Hey, my name's Ken Jones Jr.
And I am Ron Morris, and we are the proprietors of Mercantile Home in downtown Easton. Here at Mercantile Home, we do all kinds of things. Want to give them the list?
We teach home ec classes. We create everything pretty much that we sell in our store. About 85% of it's made in our own studios.
The other stuff, we work with other artists that we like and we dig their work, and other makers, so their stuff is here as well. We do community art projects.
Yeah, community art projects. We've sponsored community gardens. We've had art shows and music concerts. We've done a lot of stuff to really sort of reach out and engage with our community and get a cool sort of creative conversation going on between us and our neighbors. Our town's history, our town's festivals, they all sort of inspire what we do and what we create, which is really exciting.
And as you look around, you'll see that there's always new stuff, always things happening here. So as you visit, you'll hear the machines going, you'll see us working on things. Sometimes Ken's hammering bags. Sometimes Amy's sewing on the machines.
Yeah, there's a little dancing going on while we're making too. It's a fun, creative place. It's very much like a bakery in that way. We look at what we have on hand, what we can do with it, with the time that we have to work with it,
and what's inspiring us in the moment. And we are lucky that this is our little creative space in the world where we get to do whatever we want. Ken and I moved to Easton from Brooklyn. 13 years ago.
Yep.
And we had started Mercantile in our apartment in Brooklyn. When we came to Easton, we wanted to have a presence in town, and so we sort of pulled Mercantile out of our back pocket.
Yeah, and sort of birthed it with this very Easton-focused perspective. We had a booth at the farmers market that takes place in the center circle, so we got to really connect with our neighbors and learn, and very quickly, it didn't feel like we were like these Brooklyn guys that had moved here. We were like Eastonites. Easton had become our home very quickly.
And Easton was a very different place 10 years ago. And so we were catching a lot from people about it was a little dangerous downtown and people didn't want to come down here. So we realized that we needed to create reasons to get people to come down and experience what we were doing in our shop.
Right. And so we came up with concepts that were the exact opposite of something to be afraid of. Like, they were always playful, they were interactive.
We threw parties, we did collections every 2 months.
Yeah, we really sort of invented reasons for people to come down as quickly as we could.
That's where the community art projects were birthed, because we felt like if we created reasons to come down that weren't tied to just coming and buying something, we would be building community, and community is what supports commerce. And so that was a big part, and we realized how important those things were, community to us, and creating things that would inspire people to come down and excite people to come down.
And then we just kept really growing that concept over and over again. We started a community garden down by the Lehigh River on a lot that a house used to stand on, but it got washed away in a flood, and the city owned it, and we really, over probably 7 seasons, worked on that plot to kind of resuscitate it and create a really fun space with 20 volunteers.
The Mercantile Home Ec classes, we started when we moved into this space, which was a move from a little smaller space we were in before we moved here. So we've been in this spot 8 years now.
And this space gives us the room that is required to sort of teach really great interactive classes. So we have a bring your own sewing machine class. We teach Japanese indigo dyeing and shibori, macrame, crochet, candle making,
jewelry making. What are some of the other?
Yeah, I mean, we've taught batiking, we've taught marbling. So a lot of just really fun classes that always result in a finished project, object, whatever it is.
And it's a great reason to get together with people and to sit. We've done, crochet and watch a movie, craft and a movie nights. Anything we can do to sort of get together.
The future of Mercantile is really kind of exciting because we continue to see ways of making new connections that really resonate from here. Last year we opened up an outpost at the Easton Public Market, and it's really only 4 blocks away, but it connects to a whole new part of our community that might not be walking the 4 blocks this direction to see the mothership. But once they discover us there, they come here. So it's been a really nice sort of like cross-pollinating thing. I think we're going to continue to look at like additional ways of doing community art projects in town.
We've done in the past a distinctive music series. We're looking at some experiential food and party experiences. The great thing about Mercantile is it's ever evolving. Because we work in the creation business, we're not even 100% sure what's going to be on that blank page yet. We just know that all of the colors are available to us, and we have a really awesome community to play with, and we look forward to seeing where that takes us.